Warning, this video is for comedy purposes only, and as such, should not be taken too seriously.
What? Was the joke that bad? I'm gonna kill you.
Is an incredibly dumb thing to say given your current situation. Negan blowing a quiet and perhaps intended to be intimidating kiss. 25 seconds of staring.
Grab the damn axe. Don't make me get up again.
He says, "Don't make me get up again," yet he was the one that literally told Rick to get up and grab the axe, causing him to get up in the first place. Make up your damn mind.
Did I remind you of anybody you know?
Driving through smoke so thick you literally can't see anything. Also then to make matters slightly worse, taking your eyes off of the road entirely and yet somehow not hitting a fucking tree. 2 very long, very boring minutes of eeny meeny miny moe. Killing one of the best characters in the show. Take 5 cents for that.
Oh my goodness!
Lean gun.
Not until you try a little.
What kind of a luck is this dude in the coat actually even got Daryl in? It very much looks like he's basically holding him down slightly by his shoulder. Killing another of the best characters in the show and taking another 5 cents for it.
This must be hard for you, right? I mean, you have been king shit for so long.
Well, you don't actually know how long he was in charge for. Could have been just a month or so.
Denied.
Ah yes, the character's kind of low on blood and thus anything goes cliche. In this clip we see Carol see over and over again regular people being nice and friendly and then zombies! Perfect thing to have outside of a makeshift hospital room.
What is this place?
A bakery?
Ezekiel has a tiger.
Also known as a CGI-ger.
You have been addressed by the king.
Definitely a normal reaction here when a fully grown tiger on a small chain-link lead is pacing around within easy face-eating distance.
Drink from the well, replenish the well.
Of course. All about the well.
Well said.
This place is a damn circus.
Well, that room could be considered a circus, but the whole place, not really, considering all we've seen is vegetables and animals and kids getting taught stuff. That's like regular town shit.
All of it. These people, this is make-believe. It's playtime.
Once again, yes for the king, etc., but how are the normal people living their lives in a way which is even slightly different to life in Alexandria? When the walker is on the floor, the machete stuck in its shoulder and neck area disappears until the king has gotten back up and then gives it back to the young lad.
Do not be troubled, Benjamin. Next time.
Holding the blade instead of the handle. As opposed to doing literally anything else with your time.
That was too fast, right?
No, for the first lesson that was exactly the right speed in order to be easily followed.
We will fulfill our obligations on time every time.
Yes, indeed you do. And you will.
Being a dick for the sake of being a dick. 35 seconds of empty room contemplation.
You're selling these people a fairy tale.
Okay, this time I'm giving 2 cents because she has yet to explain how the town in general is a joke or a circus. I mean, yes, they have a choir and that's dumb, but the rest is just normal everyday living.
So I'ma come down here on a kiss you give. It's a big decision.
Walking past the guy's shot is repeated 3 times because reasons. That's right, people, if I have to listen to this shit and get it stuck in my head again, then so do you. Really mopping the hell out of that incredibly dry floor, lads. Also, it's kind of pointless to have 2 people doing this job, since one person is just mopping where the second person just walked and mopped beforehand.
Sorry, still getting used to being my own assistant.
Well, it's been a few years. Should be kind of used to it by now.
You work for me. You get yourself a brand new pair of shoes, and you live like a king.
My god, I wish he'd stop leaning. All the time. Getting punched in the head a whole bunch of times and ending up with a slight nosebleed. What's that look for? 25 long, very boring seconds of Rosita not only acting full of attitude, but worse, acting in such a way that could easily get someone killed.
Go get me Daryl's bike.
It ain't here.
Well, if it ain't here, then you know where it is, right?
Not necessarily. For example, someone could have taken it.
We both know you know where it is.
How's that? Does she have the look like someone who'd know where people's bikes are kept? If he was going to keep it anyway, what's the point in emptying it out?
Now you should go, before you find out how dangerous we all are.
So dangerous that later on when I have the clear opportunity to kill you, I'll wimp out. But other than that, I'm dangerous.
Show them where the guns are, Olivia.
The armory's inside.
Really? The armory isn't out here where we've just been? Possibly one of the worst head stabs in the entire series. When it's slowed down, you can not only see that the walker clearly has no entry wound, or any wound at all for that matter, but also instead of appearing like usual to pull the blade out of the wound, she just simply moves her hand upwards. I'm giving that 2 cents.
This is not our life.
Because if you wish something hard enough, it'll come true?
Please.
Be careful, little girl.
Really?
But she isn't mine. I had to accept that. I'll die before she does.
I like this moment. It's quite touching how Rick explains that even though she isn't his, she's still his daughter and he'd die for her. I'm removing a sin for what was basically the only redeeming moment in this entire boring episode. That feeling when you used to work at a mattress store.
If they leave, we have plausible deniability.
Gregory, it'll be night soon. It's not safe for them to leave now.
Look, I'm a good guy. Could stay the night. Leave in the morning.
But then it'll be light out again, and once again they'll be at risk. Get a fucking haircut.
Why do you burn your dead?
The idea was just to keep going.
Oh, so nothing sensible like, we've always just played it safe in case burial spreads diseases. No, it's to keep on moving forward?
What can Gregory do? He's in charge. He's an idiot. He's a coward.
In fairness to the guy, what actually makes him a coward? A deal was struck by which he ensured his end of the bargain was held up. However, at the same time, unknown to Rick and crew, they hadn't held up their own end. Now he wants to try and keep his people safe in case the saviors roll on in and find these two. I'm also not exactly sure how they could even argue that he's an idiot. 2 cents here. Ruining a perfectly good car because I didn't think you'd be able to escape a slow-moving walker on a fucking bike.
What is that? The gates are open. There's fires. The music is coming from a car.
I really never understood the point of this move. The whole point of what the saviors have going for them is that the communities collect and provide for them so they don't have to. So why risk an entire community getting killed? I'm betting 5 cents for this because it's never explained in literally any way that makes any sense. Oh, and also, how did they get the gates open from the inside, and why wasn't anyone on the regularly guarded posts on the wall as well?
So when I had the chance to kill him, I wouldn't have a choice.
I think I'd kill him too. It's messed up, but that's how it is.
It's messed up to want to kill a mass murdering psychopath?
I don't think Negan's here. I don't see that black truck.
So you saw Negan leave Alexandra in a black truck one time and suddenly that's his only mode of transport and its presence indicates his own as well? This comment would make sense if it'd seen Negan come and go a few times, but only ever in the black truck. But as it is, it's just a case of Carl talking shit.
You weren't taking a drive. You weren't coming to get me.
It's true, but how the hell do you connect those dots based on the fact that he simply said, I don't think Negan's here?
Come with me. You want to kill him too? We can do it.
Based on what? You don't know where his compound is, you don't know what his defenses are, you aren't properly armed, you don't know how many men he has protecting him or the layout of the compound. Need I go on?
I should have talked to Gregory sooner. I'm sorry. Hopefully you'll let me make it up to you.
We will.
I'm sorry, but does Jesus actually owe them anything? I mean, it seems to me that he's done a lot more for them and the group than the other way around. Good luck sleeping at night with that noisy ass clock in the room. So, did she just happen to lay down and pretend to be asleep at the exact same time that the girl happened to be coming down there? That's an incredibly dumb and risky move since you have no idea who is coming down and it may not be the same person who dragged you to safety in the first place. At first, you can clearly see that Black Bauer hasn't really got any of this, whatever it is, on him. However, in the next shot, in order to portray an oh no situation, he's now covered in it. Some walkers have now randomly appeared behind them, on the part of the bridge that they already covered when they arrived. So we're being led to believe that they walked or crawled out of the sand slide, walked behind the two of them, and then attacked.
You're not gonna shoot me.
What the hell was even the point of aiming the gun at her?
Why did you kill all those people at that satellite station? Because you all thought you had to, but none of you had to. You just did.
Ah, listening to the preaching of a young girl who knows fuck all about the world. I didn't think I'd be rolling my eyes back so far it gives me a headache this early on into the season. Black Bauer's dead fake out?
Excuse me, I think you forgot my bread.
Bread, $2 extra.
$2, but everyone in front of me got free bread.
You want bread?
Yes, please.
$3!
Denied.
Never go out loud.